All rise. Support court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1085, Campbell case.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, ladies, you may be seated. I'm Judge Brian D. Woodard, and ma'am, you brought this case before me. Matter of fact, before I get started on anything, I see your both last names are Campbell.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. So what is your first name?
Kelly Campbell.
Kelly?
All right. Buckle up because this courtroom case is about to get heated. Today we have two cousins, Kelly and Rochelle, going head-to-head over custody of a 6-year-old child. Kelly says Rochelle is an unfit mother, leaving her son in questionable conditions while prioritizing her personal life. Rochelle, on the other hand, insists she's perfectly capable of raising her child, despite some, let's just say, interesting parenting choice. And I trust me when I say, you won't believe how this unfolds. What would you do if you thought a family member was neglecting their child? Would you step in or let it be? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's get into this courtroom showdown.
Campbell.
Yes.
And you, ma'am?
I'm Rochelle, but you can call me Ro.
Okay, Rowan and
Kelly.
Kelly, okay. Yes. Kelly Rowan, let me go there because if I forget it, because Rowan Kelly. All right, so let's get started. So go ahead and tell me about this.
My name is Kelly Campbell.
Wow. Leaving a child in 105-degree heat with only a gym fan. That's next level reckless. But here's the real kicker. Does this mean Kelly has the legal grounds to take custody? Well, courts don't just hand kids over based on bad parenting alone. There needs to be a clear case of neglect or endangerment. So, is Rochelle just a little careless? Or are we looking at a serious failure to provide? What do you think? Should a lack of AC and education be enough to lose custody?
The best project manager the city has to offer. I brought my cousin to court because she's attempting to want to get involved in her son's life all of a sudden. But her choices, they're poor. She has childish behavior, and she's not taking care of her responsibilities. Simple.
She's not taking care of her responsibilities. Does she have children with you or living with you or?
She has a son, 6 years old.
6 years old?
Yes.
And so what makes her childish?
She's just,
girl,
she
I'm
wanna be in
grown.
these streets. She's
Girl,
from
I'm
Hold
grown.
on one second. We're going to get to that
I'm
part.
real grown.
Okay, Miss Grown. One thing about it is grown people don't have to tell other grown people that they're grown. So just wait till I get to you, and then we're going to go ahead and get this train moving. But I'm going to get to you.
Yes, sir.
Miss Rowe.
This is where things get serious. Kelly paints a grim picture. No air conditioning in 100-degree weather, a single fan, unrefrigerated Capri Suns, and an education that seems to have taken a back seat. Legally speaking, child neglect cases are determined by the child's well-being. The judge is likely looking for evidence that Rochelle has put her son in danger. But will Rochelle have a defense that turns the case on its head? Keep watching.
Yeah, R-O, really obvious. All right, let's go.
If
Let's
you
go.
could change the R to a H. But the point, what I'm saying is.
We're not going there, but go ahead. I'm just
I
going to go ahead and over like
Emotions
that.
are
I understand, but let's go ahead and get to business.
She's childish because she chooses to mix up her priorities.
Okay.
It's not flying, Your Honor. Her child, you know it's about 105 degrees. She has no AC. She has a gym fan circulating in the home.
The window was cracked.
Hold
The
on.
window was cracked.
Ladies, let me go ahead and get something straight right here because I just wanted this to go smoothly. And I know how ladies are sometimes. Y'all like to talk and get your point across, and you're going to be heard. I promise you, you're going to be heard. But being heard this way, it's not going to fly. So let's go ahead and continue without any interruptions. Ms. Rowe,
Got it.
when it's time for you to go, I will go back to you, Ms. Rowe.
Yes.
But for right now, please keep quiet. Can we do that? Let's get this show back on the road.
Thank you, because she's rude.
I didn't ask about what she is. I'm just asking you to go ahead and continue to tell me what you're going to do.
I stand corrected.
Oh,
Your
yes,
Honor.
ma'am. Let's go.
I apologize. As I mentioned, her 6-year-old is in very poor conditions. Circulating hot air with hot air is not going to fly. As I mentioned, the temperatures are high. She leaves a bowl of noodles, chicken flavor, for her son, Capri Suns that aren't refrigerated. The child is so behind educationally. All he know how to do is whoa. It's just a lot going on. I don't like it, and I am going to be the provider for her child. And that's it, point blank.
Okay. And Ms. Campbell, what are you actually asking for before I go further into this?
Honestly, I want
Wait, did Rochelle just say she left her 6-year-old home alone for 2 hours so she could go on a date? And her justification? She was trying to find the kid a stepdad. With a pork chop special, ladies and gentlemen, the courtroom has seen some wild defense, but this might just take the cake. Or should we say the pork chop? What do you think? Does this make Rochelle an unfit mother, or is Kelly overreacting? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
the full custody of her child, Caleb.
Okay.
And I would like her to pay me since she wants other men to pay her. But that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me before I move on to Ms. Rose?
I want you to see that she's truly childish, lax.
I didn't ask for insults. I said, is there anything that you
I'm
want to
sorry.
tell
I didn't
me?
know that was an insult. It's really factual. No, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, this is going to be a challenge. Whew, don't you know? Ms. Rowe, let's go. Continue this show.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, so they keep saying I'm crazy, right? They took my baby from me and gave it to her because I had a little date. I spent the block. I left him at the house by
You spent the
himself.
what?
The block. We went to Perry's. Me and his, he was tall, dark, and handsome. But I was gonna bring him a pork chop special back. So I went on this little date, left him at the house by himself. I gave him some noodles, a Capri Sun, and they call themselves saying, oh, you can't leave it back.
Now this is the moment where the judge steps in, and rightfully so. Leaving a child alone in extreme heat with a single fan and a cracked window, that's not just poor judgment, it's dangerous. And the judge puts it bluntly, this child is not a pet. If this was a CPS case, this could have resulted in an emergency intervention. But will Rochelle realize the gravity of the situation? Or will she keep defending her choices?
Baby at the house by himself. I'm like, look, he was good. It was just for like 2 hours. I was gonna be right back, and I was gonna bring him back.
Wait a minute. How long?
Like 2 hours. We
2
had
hours.
reservations, so we was gonna get right in.
So you made reservations and you left your child with her for just 2 hours. Was it just for that night,
It
or
was
was it?
not 2 hours, Your Honor. It was 6
Okay.
hours
All right.
plus 2 bonus hours because
Okay.
she wanted to have a
All
rendezvous.
right, hold on one second. Okay, continue this. Yeah, this
Thank
is
you.
interesting.
No
I really want to hear this one.
She think because she got a pool.
Well,
in her
I ain't
backyard.
worried about that. Let's get to the facts.
Okay,
Go ahead.
sorry. So I spent the block, ran to the Perry's with the fella. You know what I'm saying? He was fine. Okay. So look, I'm trying to get him a stepdad. I was gonna bring him back a pork chop special. Have you had one of them Perry's pork chops?
You trying to get a
It's like this
stepdaddy?
big.
Listen,
But it's
you're trying to go and get a stepdaddy
For the
with
baby.
for a pork chop with a pork chop. Is
I
that
was gonna
how?
bring him the pork chop bag.
And so you expect him to be stepdaddy because you brought him bringing a pork chop because you were bringing. I want him to be
I'm
my
bringing the
stepdaddy.
baby.
So maybe if I give him a pork chop, he gonna be my.
I'm bringing the baby back a pork chop.
Oh,
He
the
said-
baby, you bringing the baby a pork
I
chop,
went on
not the
date.
man a pork chop.
No, the man was gonna buy the baby a pork chop.
Okay.
That's how I'm
Sodium.
taking care of him.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second, man.
So me and the man went out to dinner. I get back, they all, you're not supposed to leave your baby here, this and this and this. I'm like, he's 6 years old. He got some noodles. He got a couple of Capri Suns. I cracked the window, the fan was on, so he was good. They say I'm unfit.
And just when you think this case couldn't get any crazier, Kelly drops another bomb. She claims Rochelle only shows up once a year to claim her son on taxes. Filing multiple dependents falsely can lead to serious legal trouble, including IRS investigations. If Kelly has proof of this, Rochelle might be facing more than just custody issues. What do you think? Should tax fraud be taken into account in this case?
You know, I
Hold on one
fight a couple people, bust a few windows, plant some tires, and they think that I can't. that
Ma'am, you cannot be serious right now.
Dead.
Are you really serious right now? Number one, you're talking about what? First of all, let me say this. How hot is it outside right now?
105. That's the
Yeah,
car.
hold on. I'm asking her because you're already at 105 because you're already talking. You heated up, and I understand.
I'm sorry, I'm
Yes,
passionate.
how hot is it outside right
Well, that day it was, I mean, cause we went at night.
now? I didn't
it cooled
ask
down a
whether you
little
went
bit.
at night or anything, because it's still hot at night as well, too.
I mean, about 80, 90, you know, it cooled down. But he had a fan.
And you got a fan. You gave the child a fan in the car.
I cracked the window.
You cracked it. So what is this child, a dog?
No. Caleb, he's a human.
But it's hot outside and you're going to give the child a fan. And then what
And
else?
Capri Suns.
And a Capri Sun.
Two.
Now let me ask you something. Would you want a hot car or a hot environment and somebody to give you a Capri Sun?
No, I was at Perry's.
You know what? Sometimes you just don't have the words to say. And I guess this is one of those times where, Lord have mercy, I do not have the words to say. Now this lady right here, Miss, what'd you say your first name was again?
Kelly with a capital K.
Miss Kelly with the capital K.
The best project
Okay,
manager.
I didn't ask if you was the best or the worst because you have no proof to tell me if you did right or wrong. It comes to those project managers or whatever else you say. You don't have to build the words up to me.
work too, Kelly.
Okay, but if you don't want to be done that way, why do you think that it's okay to let a child sit like that?
And there it is, the judge's decision. Rochelle is officially ordered to pay $1,043 per month in child support. The ruling makes one thing clear. If you want custody, you must show up consistently and provide stability. You can't drop off a kid, disappear for over a year, and then waltz back in demanding parental rights. But does this ruling go far enough? Should Kelly have gotten full custody? Let us know in the comments.
And
It
treat
was
them like
just
that?
for 2 hours.
It
I was
doesn't matter,
working
but
on
I
getting
said,
the
would
stepdad.
you want that done?
No. I mean, but sometimes we gotta go through stuff to get to the bigger picture, and I was working on this.
It looked like you got to the bigger picture with Paris.
I did,
Yeah,
and that's when you know
yeah.
the baby was gonna come with me on there. You
yeah, I
know,
see.
I was
Okay.
setting him up.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Rowe, how much do you make how much you make a year?
Wow, what a roller coaster of a case. A custody battle that exposed neglect, financial irresponsibility, and some eyebrow-raising priorities. In the end, the judge ruled in favor of stability, ensuring Caleb's well-being came first. But here's the big question. Did the judge get it right? Do you think Rochelle should have lost full custody, or did Kelly overstep? Let us know in the comments. And if you love courtroom drama like this, hit that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more shocking legal breakdowns. Until the next time, stay informed, stay in gut, and stay tuned.
I make 65.
65,000 a year. And doing what again?
I work for insurance.
Insurance. And insurance, yeah, just call
But I'm
somebody
trying to
else.
beg a baller.
All right, so before I do anything else, quick question, because I almost forgot. So who pays the health insurance for this child?
I do.
Okay, both of y'all can't say that at the same time. So
I'm the mom.
I pay. It comes out of my check, $350.
I love my baby.
if you know, all you've been talking about is pork chops.
Your Honor,
I
can
can tell you probably been eating a lot of pork chops. Yes, but can you do what?
She says she loves her baby.
Yeah.
The only time she comes around is December the 31st to get his social so she can file him on the taxes. She's trying to get a come up. A come up. She lies, Judge. She puts
Okay.
8 dependents. She got 1 kid.
And so you're paying they're paying you obviously $65,000 for your income. Are you paying your cousin anything for keeping this child and taking care of this child?
What I'm paying for?
She barely will give me the food stamp. She get $1,500 in the food
Okay,
stamp.
I see where this is going
want
now,
my
man.
baby back.
Okay, yeah, there's everything. You think the world just revolves around you because I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now. So this is what we're going to do. And it's obviously that, yeah, you are going to be paying something. I mean, you make $65,000 a
Barely.
year.
Barely.
Okay, so how long have you had the child? What's his name? Caleb.
Caleb, correct. Caleb has been with us about 1.5 years.
A year and a half.
Yes, because thank God they did a welfare check.
And you haven't received anything for a year and a half.
Absolutely not, but sorry excuses.
Hold on. It's not here to insult. I'm just asking questions. A year and a half, you haven't received anything.
Barely.
Okay. Obviously, this child is going to need to be taken care of because, you know, everything in life is just ain't free. You just can't drop your child off and let somebody else take care of it.
I
thinking
didn't drop him off.
she's taking care of your child.
I want him back.
It
She's
don't.
taking care of. Okay, so how come you just now coming to court and saying that you just want them back? What happened to the past year?
I've been saying I want him back. She keep dragging me through the mud.
Dragging you through.
Oh, I'm unfit. I'm very fit. I go to the
Ma'am, I'm
trainer
just going to
3
say
times a
this.
week.
When
I'm
you're
fit.
talking about
I don't
caviar
know
and stuff
what
like
you're
that,
talking
obviously
about.
you have other reasons. So this is what we're going to do. So
I'm
you're.
fit.
Are you? Judge,
Let-
if you didn't
hold on,
have the
hold on, ladies,
yesterday.
ladies, hold on. Because we're not going to go there. Y'all sound like my family during Christmas time. So, Miss Ro Campbell,
Yes.
you see, you make $65,000 a year, okay? You paying by your cousin $350. Your gross is $5,417, and 20% of that, with your net, is $4,401.57. Your high rim, 100 plus. We're gonna add that $163 to it. So basically, you got to pay something. You just can't. You can't just let your cousin take care of all the business while you're thinking all high and mighty with pork chops and caviar.
She
Hold
dropping
on,
it
wait a
back.
minute. Hold on before we get to that. Let me go ahead and get this before I forget about it. So, yes, you're going to pay. Okay, and the thing is, you're going to pay $1,043 flat. Nothing more, nothing less. But you need to be at home with your. If you wanted your child back so bad, it shouldn't have taken this long. Okay, you shouldn't be out there with the man eating pork chops and caviar while she's up there taking care of your child and not getting a dime.
No,
Am I mistaken about that?
None of the coins,
All right.
silver or copper.
So before you have anything else to say, that is my decision. This case is over with. This is adjourned. You have my answer. All right, ladies,
on that.
ladies, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.